Hey there, friends. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that we do while we're reading. When we're reading, we use different parts of our body. We might use our eyes to look at the words, to look at the pictures. We might use our mouth to read the words out loud. We might use our mouth to talk about what we're reading. We might use our ears. We use our ears when we listen to ourselves read, or we use our ears to listen to a story being read to us. We use all these things and we use them, all these parts of our body together, whether we're reading a book by ourselves or whether we have a book that is being read to us or whether we have a book that we're reading with someone, whether it's a hard book with lots and lots of words or an easier book with fewer words or a book with no words, with just pictures. We'll use all these different parts of our body. One thing that's important that all good readers, whether they are reading long books, short books, or in between books, every reader should be using their brain. You use your brain whenever you read any kind of story because you should always be thinking about what you are reading, what you're hearing, what you're seeing. Okay? What I'd like to talk about today is a special kind of using your brain. It's called making inferences. And making inferences sometimes is called inferring. Inferring is a fancy word. When we make inferences or when we are inferring, we're using clues to figure out what the author is not saying. Okay? We will see clues, we'll hear clues, we'll see clues from the book. And the clues that we get from the book, we add that to what we already know to make an inference. And when you are making an inference, you are taking what you already know and putting it with what your new information you're getting from the book. And you might say, I think, or I predict, or my guess is, or maybe. All these things are things that you might say when you're making an inference. I'm going to read a book with you. This one is a fun book. I love this book, and my students really like it too whenever I read it to them. It's called Snowman's Big Job. This is a good book to practice inferencing with or making inferences because it has clues, and then we have to predict or make a guess as to which of the snowman's jobs it's talking about. Okay, so let's start. This is Snowman's Big Job. It's by Janet Kuzmierski. Here we go. You can tell this is a book that I've read a lot. It's been very well loved. It's kind of falling apart. When I grow up, what will I be? My snowman friends will help me see. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? Okay, here's where you use your inferencing. Remember, when you're inferencing, you're using clues from the book. So we'll look at the book in just a second again, and then we're going to add that to what we already know. Let's see. Here are the clues. Looks like a stethoscope, an x-ray, a supply bag. What kind of a job would a snowman have if he had these things? 1, 2, 3, what will I be? The clues from the book, we just talked about those. What do you know? Do you know of a job that you would use a stethoscope and an x-ray and keep some supplies in a bag? Can you make an inference? Can you say, my guess is, the job is, okay, did you make your prediction? Did you make your inference? I'm going to turn the page and we'll find out. A doctor! Did you guess a doctor? Did you have a prediction of a doctor? Oh, let's see if we can do that again. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? Okay, let's look at the clues. We have a tiara. We have, looks like special shoes, and it looks like we have a tutu right here. Those are the clues from the book. What do you already know? Can you make a guess or make an inference as to what this job might be? Let's say this. You say this and you finish the sentence. I think this job is a... All right, let's see. A ballerina. Did you infer that it was going to be a ballerina? Oh. Okay. Let's look at these clues from the book. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? We have a hard hat, some tools, a safety vest. Those are the clues from the book. Use your brain. Think about it. What do you already know? Can you infer what job this is? Make an inference. You say, I think this job is a what? Let's check it. A construction worker. Is that what you inferred? Ha. Okay, let's go to the next one. Oh. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? The clues from the book are, a special hat, a pot, and an apron. Use what you already know with those clues from the book. Can you infer? Say, maybe the job is, what do you think? Maybe the job is, whoops, a chef. Is that what you inferred? Oh, I bet you're getting really good at this. You know what? I bet you do this all the time and you didn't realize that you were making inferences, huh? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? All right, let's look at the clues from the book. We have a safety hat, a jacket, a coat, and boots. Okay, clues from the book, plus what you already know. Do you know of a job that uses these things? Excuse me. All right, let's infer. Can you say, I predict that this job is a, let's see, a firefighter. Did you guess that? Did you make that inference? Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what's next. Excuse me. All right. We have 1, 2, 3. What will I be? We have, another special hat and a stop sign and a whistle. Those are the clues from the book. Now use what you already know. Think about, make that inference. And then you'll say, I predict that this job is a police officer. Did you infer a police officer? All right, let's do another one. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? Oh, we have a special hat with goggles and a scarf and looks like a special pin. It has wings. All right, those are the clues from the book. Now, think about what we already know. Can you make an inference? Try to figure out what the author's not saying on this page. Can you guess? My guess is, can you say that? My guess is, this job is a, let's see, a pilot. Did you guess a pilot? Did you infer that this job would be a pilot? How about that? Good job. What about this one? 1, 2, 3. What will I be? Those are the clues from the book. We have a hat. It looks like a coffee mug and a truck. I can't tell if those trees are in the truck. Or is that truck driving in the woods? I'm not sure. But can you use those clues and what you already know to make a guess? Can you make an inference? My guess is, can you say? A truck driver. Look at that. All right, let's see if we can make another inference. This one's a little tricky. A little trickier if I remember right. I bet you've got this. I bet you've got it. 1, 2, 3. What will I be? Let's look at the clues from the book. We have a pail with, looks like some fish in it. We've got looks like a broom. And then we have penguins. Oh, I wonder if the penguins eat those fish. Okay, well, let's use our brain. Think about what we already know. What kind of a job would use these items? I bet if you think real hard and use what you already know, looking at these, I bet you could. Maybe this job is a, can you say that? Maybe this job is a, what do you think the job will be? A zookeeper. Did you guess that? Or something like a zookeeper? The reason I think that's hard is we don't usually call it a zookeeper. I guess I'll have to wait and see which job will be right for me. And then there's our friend. You did a great job, friends, with this, with making inferences. My request for you is to do this when you are reading or listening to stories. Make sure you're paying close attention to clues from the book and use your brain. Put that together, the clues with what you already know to make inferences. Okay? Good job.